All right. We're going on air. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Good evening. Welcome to the late edition of Immortalized in Stone. My partner Lou has been working very hard lately. They've been task mastering
Yeah, that's
his
it. They
ass.
keep making the hours hot longer and longer.
You know what I'm saying? So as long as they don't be beating him with shit, we're good. So here he is. Good morning, everybody in certain countries.
Yeah.
Good evening, good night, whatever it is. What's up, everybody? Peace out. Peace, grease, and what is it? Peace, chicken grease, and a lot of whatever the heck.
It's something peace and chicken grease. I forget what the first part is.
Peace, keys, and chicken grease.
No, I have no idea.
When they say peace, what do they mean though? They don't mean this, right? They mean piece of ass, and then it's like peace, and then some
Well,
like,
maybe they figure you lube it up with a little chicken grease. I don't know.
hey.
You never know, man.
I all I can tell you is I did not make that saying. I'm just trying to understand it myself. How are you, everybody? So what's
How
going down,
you doing?
bro?
Like our brother Fred would say, how you doing?
How you doing, yo? Hey. So what's going down, bro?
Not much. The best thing, that I could announce was I was able to obtain the cable from XM Studios.
Nice.
So I got the pre-order down for that. But that was the biggest news of the week. I had a really good trade went down with a good friend of mine, and you'll see soon when I start uploading what I got in it. So that's another really big thing. So now the big thing I'm working on is trying to get that Magneto on Throne. Once that's accomplished, I'm kosher. So right, anyone who may be interested in Street Fighter stuff, hit me up because that's probably what I'm letting go for it. So, let me know. I have another deal I might be able to work with, maybe with a few other people. I got to see what they want to do because I know two guys that got one and are looking to move it. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, look, you got a wheel and deal, you know?
That's it, because we always say in this hobby, yo, I got everything I need. And then you're like, and I'm not trading nothing I got. And then something comes out
It's always
and you
bullshit.
got this offer and you're like, oh shit, I got a move sign.
Lou, when have you ever heard a collector say he got everything he needs?
I've heard it. Well, I haven't heard that per se, but I have heard the I'll never sell this piece or I'll never sell that
Everybody
piece.
says that shit. You know what happens? Here's the thing that happens. If you have money, right? And you could buy every piece you have, right? Every piece you want, you can buy it.
Mhm.
There's gonna come a time in your place where you can't put no more shit in your house. You know what I'm saying? Say about 1,000 pieces. You can't put no more shit in your house. Now, you look at your collection, you say, a few of these pieces are kind of bummy next to the other shit, man. You know what? I'll just get my money back on these shits. I'll let them go.
Mhm.
Everybody does it, bro. You know, and if you don't do it, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can say is God bless you.
That's right.
God bless you.
If
All
you
right.
could get everything you want and not have to sell anything, then you got it made. You the man.
Because, bro, look, I have this room that I got, right? And I'm only utilizing one wall. Okay.
Yeah, you still got a lot of your stuff in storage.
Right. This here I can use. I can put if I want to put these will go right in front, or I can just keep it right underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could use this wall here. You know what I'm saying? So I have room. Plus, I got another room right upstairs, and I just hung 5 pictures up in there today. Yeah, dude, what a pain in the ass,
I
bro.
was gonna say sometimes I think hanging the pictures is more work than putting the statues up.
Of course is more, bro. Oh, I get agitated, freaking gut, bro, and I'm freaking trying to line them up because
Mm,
I mean, I look at it, I'm like, man, I couldn't give a fuck if it's even, man. Like if it's on the same, I, I don't care, man. But I
I'll
had to.
see. I'm crazy like that. They've got to be perfect, or it'll drive me nuts. I'm moving it an inch, moving it an inch, moving it back a quarter of an inch, and it
No,
drives you
man, I'm saying I
nuts.
don't care. I say I don't care, but I stood up there for
That's right.
for I don't know how long, but I got them all four straight on the top. They just hang a little bit on the bottom, because they're. I made it small, and then the bigger size goes
Mm,
to the right, so it looks really good and symmetrical. So then I took the picture of the little print I bought of Thor and the Hulk fighting that
mm,
Joe Jusko did, and I put it up in the top corner because it's a slant. So it's almost like, so I put one picture here, so I'm gonna put a small one here, then I'm just gonna go underneath it,
mm,
and then I'm gonna do that whole wall with all the other pictures because, bro, I bought I bought these legs on eBay. Cost me, I think, $40. Fucking nice legs, bro. And they extend and everything. So I went over to Home Depot and I spent $10 on a 4x2 flat, flat piece of wood.
mm.
So then I went to my man, had it cut to 3. So now it's 4. It's 3 feet by 2. So that right there is enough to put all 4 turtles down, you know,
Oh,
to,
nice.
together. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
I'll put the legs on that table on the wood of when I get there, because it's a nice finished piece of wood. You know what I'm saying? And then I just put the turtles on there, and I have to decide if I might want to stain it black or whatever. I don't know yet. We'll
yeah,
see.
there is a what? It's actually one of my favorite colors of stain, and it's a black. But I don't know why we're getting the echo. But it's black, but it allows you to see the wood grain come through, so it looks really sharp.
Hold on. Tell me when you don't hear the echo no more.
I'm not hearing it.
You hear? How about now?
No, no.
Son of a. All right.
Yeah, so like I said, it looks good because you get the wood grain, but it has that dark, rich black color.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see. That's.
They sell it. I buy it at Home Depot.
Yeah, you get any place, man. You just
Mm,
get the nice a mocha, it's almost, and you put it in there, and then you can see like the wood grain go through it.
yeah, it's basically the color that IKEA uses for their furniture.
Yeah, mocha then. Has to be mocha. Mocha's a brownish
Yeah,
black.
some people call it espresso.
Yeah, espresso mocha. Whatever the fuck. Whatever cup of coffee you like to
That's it.
drink. Oh my God. So yes. Um the weirdest shit about me being over here, right? Is like I'm not really fiending for statues because I have nothing on pre-order, and except for the freaking Medusa.
I'm amazed you haven't jumped on the Wolverine versus Hulk.
I haven't jumped on it yet, only because I did not have the money to pull the trigger on it. And now that I have the money to pull the trigger on it, I'm not going to pull the trigger on it. I have to buy it later down the road. I have other more important things I really want to get to, and then the collecting could come afterwards. Because you know how it is with me, bro. This year is going to be like every other year except a little better, right? Instead of me waiting to get Christmas bonuses, you know, or
Mhm.
whatever the crap, whatever, and it probably adds up to maybe about 4 grand or whatever. I'm gonna get a lot more than that at the end of the year. A lot more than that. So guess who's going shopping at
What
the
are
end?
you robbing a bank or from the taxes?
Oh, my taxes, my retirement, everything, bro.
Well, I know the
My
taxes
401.
get nice because the house gets you quite a bit of money.
Yeah, bro. The 401k plan, bro. You know that I saved.
Yeah, that helps too.
That's a big motherfucking jump.
Yeah, well, that's like mine. I have a pension and a 401k. So
Exactly. Then when I become really old and everything annoys me, then I get Social
yeah,
Security.
that's right.
Sons of bitches! Hey, kid, you want to make $5? Bring that big ass sideshow box in the house.
Carry it up to my collection room.
No, never show the kids your collection room.
Well, at least have them carried up the stairs for
No,
you.
leave that shit right there, motherfucker. That's it. And then when my kids come, then they can bring it up. Bring your ass, bring that shit
Well,
all the way.
your kids are far away.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. I'll have a whole big pile for them to open up, shine it up nice and shiny, and put that shit up on the shelves. And I can hear them now. Damn, Dad, why you keep buying that shit? Because I feel like it, boy.
You're making my back hurt, Dad. Oh man.
Look, man, I love my statues. You know what I mean? And it's a great freaking hobby, man. Only thing is that I like chilling with my lady and having fun over here, bro. It's a different experience for me, so I'm making the most out of it over here, bro. Today, oh, what a nice breezy day. I think it just went up to 87 or some shit like that. It was so nice, not hot at all, bro. My God, I had to wear a t-shirt.
No, I hear you. You know what I would give to be able to retire young like you? Fuck that shit.
Well,
Well,
youngish.
you're young next to the age for regular retirement.
10 years, 9 years younger. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, look, man, I just say to myself, look, I'm a lucky fuck. I don't like to gloat or nothing like that because there's nothing to gloat about, bro. I paid my dues. I bust my ass, bro, growing up, man, and
Mm.
and working, So I guess, this is probably, somewhat of a payoff.
Yeah, well, that's why my goal down the line, later on, is to eventually move to the south where it's cheaper.
Ah, dude.
Because then I could take all my money and everything and live off that. Maybe even buy a small comic shop or something to run, something I enjoy doing, and not have to work for people anymore and just chill.
You fucking buy a fucking condo with a storefront.
Right?
You know what
One
I
of
mean?
those buildings like in New York where your store is downstairs, but you
Your
live
house
upstairs.
upstairs. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you do. You got the whole building for you, bro, but downstairs is where, you have your collection and then shit you want to sell.
Mm.
That's it. Cash and carry, kids. That's it. I don't do credit cards. IRS. IRS get you, boy. God bless everything, man. So besides the Hulk versus Wolverine, what else is coming out that
Oh, well, let me tell you, man. I watched a lot of reviews from the show that they just had. Um, is it not in the Singapore show?
Oh yeah, the Singapore Comic Con.
Comic Con, basically. Oh my god, dude!
Yeah,
A
I've seen a lot.
lot of really nice stuff. I mean, XM is hitting on all cylinders. Uh, Imagine what is it? Imaginary Arts, the one who was doing the Pepper Potts Iron Man.
That looks good.
I
I like
like that a lot. And so there's a lot of nice stuff coming out. Even companies, that we haven't heard too much from. You have the new upstarts in what is it? Danny's, the company he works for.
HMO.
Yeah, they're doing really good. I really love that Siren, I think it's called. Their second bust in the line that looks sharp.
Legendary, right?
Yeah, it's the piece that goes with the Medusa one that they did. So that
Well, no,
looks
the Medusa one is 1/1 scale. That oh no, you're talking about the redheaded Medusa.
Yeah, yeah, the beautiful looking one.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so
Right,
there's
right.
that one, and then the Siren is the second in the set. She's like got a lot of water around the base.
Yeah, I see Daddy posing with both of them.
And then a lot of their they do a lot of video game stuff as well, which looks nice. I'm trying to stay away from the video game shit because I sure as hell don't have room for that stuff too. I mean, I got my Lara Croft because she's probably one of my favorite, if not favorite, video game characters. But
Yeah. But look, man, if no one knows, man, Danny Hines has a YouTube channel. He's Danny Ocean
mm,
on YouTube, and he's putting up all his HMO shit on his page. If you haven't
yeah, and a
seen it,
big congrats to them because they
yeah, bro.
sold out of their first piece very quickly. The first piece in their new line, which is called Bathos,
Yeah,
and
I
it
seen
looks
that.
really
I seen
good.
that line looks crazy, bro. Hey, look, man, good shit. I mean, hey, look, if you're into the mythology and is that Bathos line more geared like on
It's
fantasy,
science fiction, yeah,
science
sci-fi,
fiction,
fantasy. Yeah.
right? If you're into that kind of stuff, bro, then let me tell you, bro. I mean, Danny's line is really good, man. I mean, it looks sharp, it's well done, and you can't find a better person to deal with when it comes to ordering
hmm
shit. He's straight
I've
up.
gotten a lot of stuff from him.
He's straight up to the point. He don't bullshit. He keeps you informed. You know, he keeps you up to date on shit. So
hmm
you know, if you're wondering where you should get, you know, the HMO pieces, you can always contact Danny on Facebook, and he take care of you, man. You know what I mean? And you don't have to have anybody say that anybody sent you. You know what I'm saying, Danny?
Hey, we love to have him on the show. He could
yeah,
talk about his pieces.
if you're into it, get into it, man, and do
hmm
your thing, guys, man. Hey, man.
I like it because we're getting a lot of choice. So no matter what you collect, whether it's comic book stuff, whether it's mythology, whether it's movie pieces, video games, science fiction, it's all out there. So you can get anything you like and have these beautiful pieces to complement the decor in your house. I think it's great.
And that's the whole good shit about it, bro. Look, they got, you know, because I thought like if you was to buy, say, a lawn statue, that you just put it in your lawn and you leave it right there. But I think some of them come with like a spike or some shit.
It
They,
depends. Like I have lawn sculptures, but the ones I have are solid stone, so they weigh a ton. So those fucking aren't going anywhere. But
but if they were
some of them
small ones,
do. If they're lighter ones, they do.
yeah, you got to freaking spike them into the dirt, man. I was trying to see if I could get a stone sculpture of the Hulk or some shit, you know what I'm saying, and put it in my front lawn. You know. And I'm like, hey, get away from my Hulk.
Oh
Right?
my
Don't mess with me.
god!
But yeah, they don't have that, man. So unfortunately, we need
Oh,
to
yeah.
start getting somebody out there that knows how to carve shit out of stone. Carve that shit, motherfuckers. Listen, guys, man, we need craftsmen. Okay, if you anybody here knows about, you know, people that know how to fix stuff, let us know, bro, so that way we can get your shit out there because there's gonna be a lot of people that might need your services. You know what I mean? And even though I will highly recommend Brian, Too Many Figures, always, you know what I'm saying? Uh, he's the guy to go to, man, if you really want to know about really getting something fixed, or especially if you want custom work. I think Brian would be the man to go to because he's done some amazing shit. And if you don't
Oh,
believe,
also, if you're looking statue wise, Warren Resin is another one.
yeah, but Warren's not taking any commissions right now, anything. He's not doing anything. And the metal blades, I believe he says that they're going to be, he's going to stop doing that for a little while after a bit. So if you guys are looking for blades for your, I don't know, for your Wolverines, for
Or
whatever needs a blade or
swords.
sword, whatever, you got to let him know now because he's taking all those requests now and then he's going to close that. soon. So
There's a lot of good ones. Just let us know. We could highlight you if you do that stuff. There's also Vince Vell, which that's his name on
YouTube.
YouTube, but it's actually John Fishy. I think that's how it's pronounced. But
Oh, for
he
shit.
does Fishy, something like that. But he does a lot of great work, and these guys will hook you up with characters they don't even make. That's what I like. I've always thought about a Domino because I like Domino a lot, and I've seen her made out of the Mystique,
Yeah.
the PF Mystique. So I've thought about that, but so anything you could
XM.
imagine they
I
could do,
think XM's making a domino.
possibly.
Yeah.
That's the one thing also that I like about XM is they're doing a lot of the characters that no one else would touch because they be as people some people call them B listers, but these are cool characters. How damn did you see their goblin? How big that thing is?
Yes. The Green Goblin.
Yeah, where he's standing there and his glider is
The glider's
flying
going over. Yeah.
overhead. Yeah,
Yeah, it's good, man. It's big though.
very big. So is the Sandman, which that piece I love.
Yeah, but where you gonna put those pieces, Lou? I'm not talking about
Exactly.
everybody. I'm talking about you.
Yeah, no,
You
I know.
personally.
I mean, I got the Electro coming.
Yeah.
Electro is big because of his base. These guys will take up an entire cube themselves if they even fit in one.
You gotta build shelves on the door so that way it goes into the wall when you open it, and you have statues on it. You put statues on the back of your door, so when you open it, you just sink in a little bit, and you're like, oh, okay, and because space is looks like it's gonna start to dry up soon.
Oh, it's already dried up. What do you mean? I
Yeah,
mean, I got to put a few new custom cabinets in, but once that's done, that's really it. I'm going to probably have to start storing a few and switching them out once in a while. But
mm.
it is what it is. These are the
collective
bane,
collective problem.
yeah, problems of a collector.
Exactly.
You find too much stuff you like, and there's not enough space.
Exactly. Exactly. Dude.
I'm telling you, sometimes I wish I collected the 1/6 just because you can fit twice as much.
That's bullshit because you know why, bro? You could buy twice as many. You know what I mean? It's going to take up the
And
same space. And when it comes
eventually, yeah.
to square footage, two of those probably makes one quarter scale base. So if you're buying two at a pop, you know what I'm saying? Your collection is going like this, bro, up. And you know those bones are tasty, bro. And to even try this, look, I want to get into Bowen and I want to start, right? I don't have a start date, and I'm not saying I'm looking for anything right now. But there's
Mm.
certain pieces of Bowen that I do want to get. And one of them happens to be the Apocalypse. And the Planet Hulk I want to get so I could put it with this Planet Hulk, you know. But I'm not gonna go too nuts with the 1/6 scale. You know what I'll do? I'll hunt down all the Bowen Grails, and I'll go for those.
Yeah, well, I thought about, because I do like it, I thought about getting the Sandman from Bowen because it'd fit easier.
But it's a good piece too, especially if you get the exclusive with the switch out hand.
Mm.
And don't get the armored one, bro. I don't like the armored one.
No, no,
I had
no.
the armored one. I get the regular one, bro. The regular costume exclusive. That
Yeah,
shit.
because I'd love to get the Sinister Six, but I think doing them all quarter scale would take up a lot of space.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Bowen makes a magnificent vulture, bro, with a switch out head too. He has the ball head
Yes, I've
sculpt,
seen that
and
one.
then he has the helmet sculpt, and that is hot because it's high. You know, it's stacked up where
Mhm.
he's on top, and his wingspan is up, bro, and it looks good, bro. That I was thinking about getting. I almost got that one. You know, and then if you can find, see, and then the only electro that did Bowen make an electro, or did I think he made a museum pose one, but
Maybe. I mean, like I said, I got the XM one coming. So.
yeah, and then they did the Sinister Six electro, and that one, all the electricity came broken a lot, you know, so that was always a
It
problem with that.
looks great, but yeah, it was
Beautiful
fragile.
statue. And then out of the Sinister Six set, the Magneto, sorry, not Magneto. What's the dome head? Mysterio.
Mysterio. Mhm.
Ah, that one is so good. I mean, XM Studio ones looks
It's
really
gorgeous, yeah, especially
God,
with the
bro,
switch
man.
guy head.
Yes, I mean, really good looking piece, bro. You know what I mean? And the thing is, for me, you don't really have to go for like these main characters like everybody, because if you look at my collection, bro, you can see just from this alone that I got the key guys. You know, I got Thor, I got Iron Man, I got Hulk, I got Captain America. You know, those are the key guys. You know, from the Marvel shit. But I don't know. I got a few other things. You know, my comic cats, Wolverines. Dude, I'm so fucking predictable. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. But I just got to start switching this shit up, bro, because it's getting ridiculous. I got to get more Marvel pieces in here. I need more Marvel universe where I might even have to go crazy and get me a Cyclops PF EX.
Yes, sir. That's the one I got.
Yeah, man. You know, start getting the pieces that I had, bro. Because if everybody see my collection from before, man, I had a lot of the Marvel PFs, especially the comic cats too. I had a lot of comic cats.
Yeah, most of them are in my
Yeah,
collection now.
hey, over there, over there. Yeah,
When
bro.
you got rid of, because we had that big trade when you got into Star Wars, where I did the Star Wars for the Marvel, and we were always trading something.
Yeah. Bro, you look beat,
Um,
bro. You okay, man?
yeah, I'm just tired. But my man Ace said he's got the OG Emma Frost. If you're interested,
OG Emma Frost exclusive Ace.
that I'll have to talk to him about. But
He just
I
texted.
know he said he has Emma Frost, the OG.
Did he just now text that to you?
No, this was a few days ago. But I got to call him to talk about something I'm interested in. So I'll ask him when I talk to him about that.
If he wants to trade,
Unless we see him on the show tomorrow. So.
yeah. Because I sold a couple of pieces, and what I want to do now is there's a few more pieces I'm gonna dig out of there to get out, and I'm gonna try to let go of a few pieces. Who knows? I might really do a light cleaning, but I would like to trade for some pieces, man. I'm looking for female pieces. So who knows? I might be letting go of some Hulks.
Oh.
I might be letting go of some Hulks, bro. I have too many Hulks, man. And here's
That's what
another thing.
happened before.
No, but here's another thing, bro. Right, with all the Hulks that I now have over there, all the Hulks that I really like are here. My King Hulk on throne is upstairs, but I'm gonna take him out of the box tonight. Then I got these three that are my favorites, and then I got the King Hulk back here, and then I got the Gladiator Hulk there. Do I need anything
Mm,
else? Do I? Mm,
not
mm,
really.
that's it, bro. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see what I got left, and then who knows? I might let go of my Rhino and my Hobgoblin. You know, but I just gotta see. I gotta make sure.
Mhm.
You know, I'm gonna go later on tonight into the garage, and then I'm gonna just start moving boxes over of the shit I want to sell, and to heck with it,
That's it.
bro. If you want, let's make it an early show, bro, because you did work late. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we're gonna talk about more stuff and shit. Give Lou a break, everybody. You
Well,
know,
we'll call it a night at 12, so this way we have time to get shout outs in and everything. But,
yeah. I'm just
you
saying, bro.
know,
You know, I don't want you to, to kill yourself, bro. Please, you need rest too, homie.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I don't know. I just look at the collection and it's like hard because, yeah, you could see a few pieces here and there that I could probably let go of because they don't really fit into the comic book stuff. But
It is. It's crazy, bro. You look at it, and you're like, damn, bro, what the fuck? You know, I mean, dude, I got a portfolio, you know, to hold art prints.
yeah, I love that thing.
I got
I
that. I
have
got
one too.
it's filled with all these blank pages on it. It's 11 by 17, and I got it for $2.99.
That's a steal. I think I paid $20 for mine.
I got it.
Granted, I bought it at a convention, so that's why. But still,
Hey, well, I bought mine at Goodwill.
oh, nice.
Yeah, bro, it was there. I looked at it. I said, "Oh shit!" Opened it up. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it."
Because I was gonna say, even at Michael's, you're looking at paying, or AC Boy, you're gonna pay $15 easy for that.
Yeah, Plus, I want to get another size up because I want to get the big prints too.
Yeah, because sometimes you get bigger ones.
Exactly.
I have a really big one like the artists carry, which is good for the conventions because you never know what size you're gonna buy.
Exactly, bro. But me, I want to also try to get the regular posters too. Start collecting some movie posters and
They
shit.
got some nice shit like the Mondos and whatnot.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, man. Maybe I might start investing in some artwork too.
Exactly. I love a good art piece. They're very expensive though.
Yeah, they can get pricey. Very pricey.
Because I know that piece that I got over there cost me as much as a Grail statue.
Wow. Well, shit. How many girls you got there? 4?
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
I want to get another one she does, which has Harley Quinn draped around Batman.
Yeah.
And I think that one looks sharp as well. And then he has one that because it's a woman that does this artwork. And she has one where that scene where Spider-Man's upside down kissing Mary Jane.
Yep.
She does that one too. That looks phenomenal.
Well, there's also another artist that does really good work. Her name is Jamie Tyndall or Tydell,
Hmm.
Tyedell, some shit like that. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but I know it's Jamie Tyndall. She does a lot of the female shit. Matter of fact, she did that Rogue. She did that Rogue
Which
right there.
we can't see because it's off camera.
Oh, you can't see it?
No, it's off camera. There we go.
Can you see it?
Yes, now we can see them all.
She did the Rogue there, and the Rogue came out really well. Oh God.
Now these, for anyone, since he's mentioned, were by an artist called Mimi Yoon, and you could find her on Facebook, and she has her stuff for sale. Now, if you don't want to invest the kind of money like I did for that, because it's canvas, she does do paper prints as well on archival paper and stuff. So you can get those, and those are way more affordable. Just I happen to love how canvas with oil paint looks, so that's why I try to go for that.
Hmm. Very
But
interesting.
to each his own, right? We all collect different stuff.
Hey, shit, man. I collect all kinds of stuff, bro. I got a little drawing, little 5x7 drawing of a Japanese woman in front of the rising sun flag of Japan. Beautiful piece, you know, hand drawn in front of me and everything, man.
That would look like kabuki or something to me.
Yeah, it was real nice, man. So I kept it. Now I'm gonna hang it up there with the rest of my artwork because it's signed and dated and the whole shit. And
There was one that
what?
I absolutely love. I know you would love it as well. That I happened to see in a comic book store, but it was very expensive. And it's an old canvas painting of Spider-Man, and he's perched on like the top of a, say, a church steeple or something, and it's just pouring rain down, and you can see all the effects, and this thing looked freaking amazing.
How much was it?
I think 1,200.
What the fuck, bro?
I
All right.
told you the canvas stuff's expensive.
It's too amazing for me. It's just too
Hey, you
amazing.
got that big house full of empty walls.
Hey, I'm gonna put cheap artwork up on this shit, bro. Are you kidding me? I'm happy just to get one that's fucking signed. I don't give a shit if it's a reprint. Like if they make, hey, look, I like to go after the shit that they print out 300, 200. You know what I'm saying? And, you know,
Mm.
that kind of stuff I like to get. So if 20 are made, you know, don't tell me that this is like limited to as many as you have. What kind of shit is that? You got 10,000 of those
Mm.
shits? What the fuck?
Yeah,
No,
well, I buy most of my artwork I buy from a specific gallery that's in the area. So, but you know, if you're going to an art gallery, you're paying some nice bucks for this stuff.
mm-mm-mm. Dude, I just want to be able to, like Neil Adams, bro.
Hmm.
I got a bunch of his shit, and I was lucky to get on him on Winterfest over there in Queens, and he signed 3 pictures, bro. But this dude is slick, bro. He signs my shit. He asked me for my name. Then he wants to
Hmm.
put my name on the picture. So I'm like, yo, why you put my name on there? He's like, well, I want to give it a personal touch. No, you don't. You're trying to stop me from reselling
That's
this
right.
shit.
That's
Don't
exactly
give
what
me
they're
that
doing.
bullshit, Mr. Neil. I love you, bro. But when I buy something, it's mine. You know what I mean? You can't tell me what to do with this shit or try to fix it up. But then my lady's like, oh, but you should better put your name. It's so personal. And I'm like, yeah, but then I won't be able to sell it if I wanted to. And I told you right in front of him. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
There was a guy, I can't remember offhand who it was, but one of the artists at Comic Con last year would not sign it for you unless it was personalized because he refused to sell to flippers.
Yeah. And that's just ridiculously stupid. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, dude. You know, your signature. All I want you to do is put your signature on it. Oh, I can't, man. I want to make it personal. Is this gonna be personal enough for you, bro? Because I can break your fucking nose, all right? I says, don't get too smart with me, buddy. I'll break your fucking hands. Then you tell me how you gonna make money. All right, let's not get too sensitive. All right, bro. I'm paying for a fucking signature. I'm not paying for you to get buddy buddy. If you want to be personal, bro, take me out to eat afterwards.
I just can't wait.
You know, I have a slice.
I just can't wait to meet Stan, and then that's it. I mean, granted, I've met him before, but this will be
Dude,
like special because it's the last time.
dude, you got to go in, right? And you got to sit on his lap, son.
Man,
Sit right
I'd
on his
break the
lap.
old man's legs.
Bro, that motherfucker's made out of steel, bro. I'm telling you, you sit on his lap. Sit here, boy. Right on daddy's lap. And you sit on his lap. Bro, I'm telling you, just don't move too much because then he get a boner, bro. It's a wrap. That Viagra, he got that shit. He's got the patch underneath his arm, bro. So if you move his shit too much, it's like he's ready. That's comes the lightsaber, bro. We ain't talking about Star Wars. No Star Wars here, bro.
Oh my
That'd be some
gosh.
fucked up shit. Somebody talk shit to Stan Lee and he rip his shirt open. What?
You know what makes
Do
me laugh?
this.
Now, a lot of people are getting on Stan. We even did for a while because he wants $100 for an autograph,
Right.
or a picture. Now, I don't know about the other guys with the autographs or nothing, but I happen to look at a lot of the prices because they're up. You could pre-order for the pictures of all these people that are going to be at the convention, and I'm like, holy shit! People who just got their first acting gig and want $70 for a picture with them when stands 100. So if you're paying 70 for someone that just started out, or 100 for somebody that's been doing it for 40, 50 years,
I give them both
it's a
20
big.
bucks.
It's just, man, the balls on some of these
For you
people.
to scribble on a fucking piece of fucking whatever the fuck they give you should not be more than 20 fucking dollars, man. Look at Lou Ferrigno, right? Bro, I know your career's over as the Hulk, but motherfucker, you still big as a house, bro. You're a big motherfucker.
Mm.
Dude, that boy charged the last time I seen him, it was $60 a pop. No bullshit. No bullshit. And don't take a picture with him, bro. When he's there, bro, he get mad at you, bro. He make you pay. So the deal is, bro, these cats, they 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 scrape every damn dime out of us, bro. And I heard a statement from somebody that's saying that Stan Lee really loves his fans. Really? That's what it is. He loves his fans, or he loves his fans' money. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna keep saying it. For a man that makes billions of dollars and says he loves his fans, to charge 100 a pop per fucking autograph, then extra for the gold sticker that you put on it, is
That's what gets me. The
robbery.
extra shit for the
Robbery.
sticker.
That's why I don't give a shit. I ain't going to the convention this year. You think I'm sweating that shit? Fuck that. I got a picture of Spider-Man, a cell of Spider-Man with Stanley's autograph and a picture of him signing it, bro. I got it for $20. Okay? That's what I'm saying on to, bro. Because, bro, I'm sorry, man. He's an icon and he's this, he's that, he's rich. We ain't rich. A lot of us collectors aren't rich, bro. I'm sorry, bro. And $100 goes a long way to other shit than just an autograph, bro. It's just stupid. Then you got to carry your own statue. They should have at least a valet motherfucker to hold your shit. you know? But come on, bro. I'm sorry, man. Like, this is your last year, then this should be on the cuff. You know? First 10,000
Sounds good.
fans free.
Sounds
10,000
good to
fans.
me.
His finger will fall off after fucking 3,000. What the hell? So how many people you think? How many signatures he does a sitting?
I don't know because there is already like they've announced like not the amount, but that there will be like a cutoff, like per day of how many he'll do. So,
Dude, bro, he ain't young no more, bro. And I'm serious. Even I couldn't sit there 2-3 hours signing shit. I get mad.
exactly. So it's Friday. I believe he's going to be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So my goal is first thing Friday will be to get on his line, even if it takes all friggin' day, because
That's Stan Lee Day.
I want to get that shit out of the way so I can enjoy the rest of the con.
Bro. I've been collecting comic books for so long, it's sickening. Okay. When I was a kid, 12 cents comic books were still being sold. But they were back order, but they were being sold. I think my era was more like 15 cents, some shit like that. But dude, what a fucking gimmick, these comic books. Beautiful, beautiful gimmicks, bro. Because you see, they don't understand. They go, look, it's just for kids. Look, you get some of the most talented artists, some of the most talented storytellers to be put to earth, man, and put together a story like no other. And it actually sucks you in when you read a good story. You just like it. I don't know about you, bro, but I would buy, like, if I could buy 1 through 10, I would buy it all and then just sit there and just read them one behind the other. Blah, blah, blah. I used to
Well,
love.
that's why I like getting the uh, trade paperbacks. The trades, that's what I meant. I like the hardcovers better, but I buy the paperbacks too. Because with a trade, you're getting the whole story. Even if it's 10 or 20 full comic books, you get it all in one book. And it's a lot cheaper.
Are you talking about the omnibus?
Well, the omnibuses are huge and those are expensive. I'm just talking about, let's say, Death in the Family. So you
Mm-hmm.
want to read the Death in the Family arc. This is the whole story in one book.
Yeah, I think I want to go with go after some of the omnibuses. They're expensive.
Yeah, they're like $100 or $150.
100 though. Try getting the.
Oh, the old ones, yeah.
They want like 250, 300. You laugh at those motherfuckers like what?
I'll be like, motherfucker, I'll buy a statue before I pay that shit for it.
A book? You want me to read and pay for it?
Although the real ticket, I mean, if you're not a collector and you just want to read the stories, is the Marvel and DC apps that they sell, where you pay for the year and then you could read all the comics you want for free for that year. You have the Marvel one, I believe.
Of
Marvel Now or something, where you read all the books for free online.
Marvel Universe. Marvel Universe. Yeah, Marvel.com. You go there, you subscribe, you see everything, bro.
It's like $50 or something for the year or something.
Yeah, when I did it, it was like 40 or something, and then it went up to 60. So yeah, I'm not on it right now. $60 is steep.
I'm telling you, bro.
But that's for the
Everyone.
year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's for the year. Now the sad part is, fucking even comic books themselves have gone up to fucking $4, $5, $6 for one book, and that's cover price.
Dude.
Hey, you were 15 cents. For me, it was 35 to 50 cents. But now,
Too much.
I don't mind paying $2, $3, but when you're getting a 5, 6, 7 for one fucking comic book,
Learn that poem. Learn that poem.
yeah. Now with the variants and shit, you got there's just as many scalpers selling that shit as you got selling statues.
But that's the shit, bro. I understand people get upset when there's flippers or whatever, but you don't understand, guys. It's in everything. No matter what the hobby is, no matter who it is, what it is. If it's collecting and people are interested, you're gonna have people out there either trying to get you with bootleg shit or trying to overprice
Exactly.
everything.
There's always somebody who don't want to work for a living, so they find the easiest way to make money. And collectors, it's just a given.
Exactly. Exactly, guys. So, what have we learned?
Now,
You just got to.
collecting is an expensive hobby.
It's an expensive hobby, and it also has speed bumps in it with a lot of people
Yes.
that look like they just want to screw you over. So you got to be very careful. Remember the motto: you don't know
Mhm.
nobody till you make real good deals and you get a lot of good feedback. That's what you want.
Well, I see that. I don't know if it was us per se or if it came from somewhere else, but it seemed like the comment on the show stirred up a little bit of a discussion when we were brought up, when I think it was Omar brought up about don't buy it until the count is the edition size is announced, because there was this big to do discussion, I'll call it, instead of an argument, but basically between the noobs in the hobby and then the seasoned collectors. And the noobs were like, I don't care how many edition size it is, I just want the piece. Whereas the season collectors, we want a very limited amount because we want our pieces to hold their value. So it was this big discussion and argument between the two, but it finally died down and got more sociable. But it just shows there's different types of collectors.
Yeah, but the
And
way I look at it is more like this. Look, you're gonna have like for all the collectors that like edition size and they like them short, little.
mm,
You can find statues like that. It's gonna cost you more money, you know what I'm saying? But you'll find them. There's people out there that don't really give a shit about like if it's rare and because they don't really want to spend that kind of money. So an edition size always keeps it at a good price. Look at Batman. Batman for example. You get the EX, you're gonna pay about what $600 for it.
mm,
It's $200 more than when it first came out. It's a great piece. I've always said it was a great piece, but you're gonna get the regular. You shouldn't pay more than retail for regular. Sorry guys, but there's 7,500 regulars out
mm,
there. Some people got two. You know what I mean? But all I'm saying is, look, big edition size, small edition size, it shouldn't really matter. If you like to collect whatever the character is, that's what you like to collect. If you like to collect small edition sizes, then it's out there. Get it, man. A lot of these pieces got small edition sizes, but you pay for it, man. You know what I mean? So
exactly. That's what
this,
we're talking about a lot of times when we use that term grail. It's
mm,
usually the big reason, besides the sculpting and everything the way it was back in the day, was that Sideshow had small edition sizes when these first came out.
right.
And that's why they're worth $3, 4, $5,000. Now, if you don't care what your shit's worth, that's up to you. It's one of those things like we're saying. We've always preached on here. Collect the way you want to collect. If it makes you happy to have whatever, then
Get it,
anything, get
get
it.
it,
If
get it,
you
man.
want low edition sizes, like Vic said,
Get it.
those are out there. Get
There's
them.
tons of them that are out there, brother. You can
Exactly.
get. Trust me.
So let's not fight. Let's just get what we want to get. That's what it
Now,
comes down.
not only that, Lou, but you got to remember back when Sideshow was starting off and the edition sizes were smaller,
Mm.
so were the collectors.
Yeah,
There
of
weren't there weren't
course.
as many collectors.
That's
That's why the
right.
edition size was at that level. Because if there would have been this many collectors now back then, you wouldn't have had little edition sizes
No,
because
of course not.
they would try to accommodate everybody, and plus, it would have
Let's
made it.
face
It
it,
would have
we
made a
all
killing.
know that it's a company and it's a very big company and they're in it for the money. So they're going to accommodate the people and get as many out there as they can to get that money.
Right.
Now, that's why you see a lot of the statues are based upon how well they sell in the first couple of weeks to a month. Sideshow leaves the edition size open, and if it's a very popular piece, and a lot of people pre-order it, you're gonna get a bigger edition size. If very few people do, you're gonna get a small one. So they know what they're doing, but let's
Yeah.
face it, again, it's a company. Companies are out to make money.
So okay, so what do you consider a big edition size?
For me, anything over 1,500,
Okay, now,
even or 2,000 max.
all right. So say you get 2,000 uh, exclusives. No, with the exclusives you get 500,
Yeah,
and with the regulars you get
15.
1,500.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
So say they go. You know what? We're gonna do 1,000 exclusives, and then we're gonna do 3,000 regulars. All right. Now The edition size just got bigger. Now you gotta take into consideration that you have 4,000 statues. 1,000 of them are exclusives. 3,000 are regular. Now, if my mathematicianing is right, okay, by looking at certain groups that have big numbers, you know that there's over. And I'm gonna be rough with it, and I might be a little more generous. I don't know. I think I'm not being generous. It's got to be over 15,000 collectors that run around into Facebook alone.
Well,
Not guys that don't talk
especially
here. A lot of people in YouTube that are not on Facebook.
especially that these are sold around the world, not just
Right.
in one
Not
country.
just in one country. So you figure 4,000 statues. You have maybe 20,000 or more people that collect more or less. You can dilute 4,000 statues like that into 20,000, 25,000 collectors, and if it's a really good piece, it's going to be hard for you to find that motherfucker because no one lets it go, and
No,
that's when the value of it goes up.
that's right.
You understand? So when it's harder to get, the value goes up on that shit. Now, and the artwork and everything, because that's what makes it valuable. Everything, the paint app, the sculpt, the design, it all fits into one thing that makes it a statue that you don't want to get rid of. Now, here's another good thing to look at. Just because that piece is one of the hardest pieces to find, there's going to be a lot of people that ain't going to like the piece for shit. You know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
wouldn't pay $10 for it. And that's good because it keeps collecting great. You know what I'm saying? If everybody collected the same shit, there'd be massive edition sizes. And not only that, but everybody's collection looks the same,
That's right.
you know? And I don't know, mine's might be looking generic and shit, but it's see, mine's is always getting tweaked. So more stuff is coming in, and I'm gonna have to start unboxing a few more things. Sucks. And put my table together.
So get a few more of those shelves.
Yes, well, yes. Wait till you see the room upstairs. Next week, I'll be doing the show from upstairs.
Hmm.
So that way you get a glimpse of what I'm doing. Plus, there's no statues upstairs yet.
Very nice.
I mean, except for the King Hulk, but he's still in the box. I gotta make sure. Dude, you know what, bro? It's for me that room upstairs is not more of just trying to get my shit in it. It's just actually designing it. Trying to get everything just right. It's a fucking pain in the ass, bro.
Mm,
And I'm even thinking about getting some Eagle Moss figures.
they're nice.
Yeah, you know. No, I want to get one of every statue I have. Get it?
You could get the whole collection of Eagle Wars and not pay all that much.
Exactly.
I mean, some of the rarer ones will cost you $20, $25, but still, for the most part, they're really nice. They're well designed for the size they are and whatnot. And they come with that, if you bought them when they first came out, or if the collector still has them who's selling it,
The magazine.
the magazine, and you can read up about the character and whatnot.
Dude, you know that Odin is over $100?
I wouldn't doubt it. It's very hard to find good Odin stuff. I mean, look at what the Bowen one goes for.
No, that one's about 225, 250.
About, yeah.
Yeah, that's not too bad. That's a great piece too, bro. Really
Yes,
good.
a very good looking Odin.
All right, let's wrap this up, man, so you can get your shit.
I got my first one ready. So.
You go for it, my friend. Ladies and
Nice.
gentlemen, welcome to the shout out.
Shout outs. So my first one is gonna go to Pally0311. So he's one of the newer people I have just found channel on here. Started watching his stuff, and there's some really good stuff. He's really nice, does good in-depth reviews. So he just did the Lycan maquette. He also did the Godzilla, the Carnage, Dog Alien. So really cool stuff. And again, like I said, he's very nice. So check him out. He's just starting, guys. He's got 8 subs. So let's get him up there.
Get him up.
Let's welcome him to the community and show him what we're all about.
Exactly. First of all, Mike just gave us a shout out. He's like, "What up, fellas? I'm watching live." So thank you, Mike, for checking us out. You know what I'm saying? Mike Lee. I'm gonna tell you, Mike is a very cool cat, bro. Dig him a lot, bro.
And you can catch him on our show whenever he's got the chance, because he does work at night. So sometimes he can't make it.
And there you goes. And you know what? And you can't teach that.
Teach that. That's right.
All right. So here it is. This was my pick. It's Steamy Siomai or Siomai.
Very cool cat.
Sorry, bro. Very guy. Bro, look at the stuff this guy's got. He even got the Spider-Man custom pop that I think it goes upside down.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm sorry. I just want to... You see this right here? Ah, that looks so cool, bro. Look at that, bro.
What the
there it is.
hell?
You see it? I like that, bro. He goes the web.
That's a cool piece.
Maybe I should get that. Look, it even has the Oscorp light bulb. Dude, man, that's a really nice statue, guys. Really, that's a really nice piece. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm at. Check him out. Don't forget to sub. Cool dude. What's up? I like shit like that. That's just cool. Are you kidding me? Bro, yo, man, I love all you cats out there that check out our show and talk to us, man. You know what I mean? Really, really appreciate it, man.
Oh my God.
Put on nonsense.
The first one was easy to find. The next one isn't. So. What the hell?
Bills.
You know what?
But
not that he needs anything from us.
Oh,
he's doing pretty good with his.
Don't be giving no shout out to the millionaires out there, bro. Oh, I'm only joking.
But I'm just gonna hit up since we were talking about him. Here's Mike's channel. So Cartel from Hell. He should be shouting us out since he got more subs. But definitely check him out. He does great reviews, great camera work, and he's really nice. So definitely check him out, guys.
Hey, yo, Mike, on your next show, bro, give us a shout out. Right. Let's see if we still got love over there, bro.
But yeah, he's really cool cat, guys. So if you're not already subscribed, which you probably are, check him out. He's really cool.
Yeah, he's on that show, Collectors Talk.
And he's also on our show.
Yeah, and he comes on our show. So big shout out to Collectors Talk, bro. Ain't no animosity here. Man, love for everybody, baby. I love them boys, bro. And Mike, my man Mike, bro, he always showing the love. So what can you say? Is there anything you can say?
Not much.
There you go. Well, now it's my turn to say. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not into statues,
you didn't know?
That's right. You better call somebody, because this cat I'm going to show you right now, he doesn't really do the statue thing. He's more into what Lou was talking about earlier. What were you talking about, Lou?
The omnibuses.
Omnibuses.
And this cat shows mad videos every day. He drops at least 5 to 10 a day.
But you know what bothers me is that he only has 208 subscribers. You know,
that's because people doesn't know.
Yo, well, guys, you really need to check it out. Get your comic book game up, man, because you know what it is to have a statue come out. You're really in awe of it, and that piece has so much history to it. All right, case in point, Lobo. Okay, damn near nobody knew who Lobo was, Lou.
That's right.
And I'm looking at them like, what? This is the cat that almost destroyed Superman. I mean, what? How don't you know this guy, bro? Superhero, man. That was the DC's answer to the Wolverine, man.
Right.
Guys, man, Lobo was kicking ass for decades, bro. But that's another story
Yeah.
for a different venue, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna talk about when I was a kid and I had to walk 20 miles to the crack.
Uphill in the
Uphill,
snow.
walked up to the crack of her ass, boy. That was
So my next one is gonna go. I'm gonna try to pronounce this right. Takalexi Saya. So
Who?
really cool guy. I'm not pronouncing it
Let
again.
me see what you say. Colexi
So,
Saya. Yeah, that sounds
yeah,
good.
that's what I said. So definitely check him out. Really cool. He showed off that amazing Sentinel diorama by XM, which I would love to own, but way too pricey and big for me. I couldn't fit that anywhere anyway in my collection room. But gorgeous piece. It's just to see that in person would be insane. But he's really cool, does great reviews, shows a lot of stuff you wouldn't see other than on his channel. So definitely check him out and show him some love. He definitely deserves more subs.
What? All right, I got somebody who happens to, well, I say last, but of course not least. Let me make sure I get his shit up because my man is mad cool with us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. JP. Sorry.
Very nice.
Everybody know JP, right? Or do I really have to drag it through? Well, let's drag it through anyway.
That's
JP right here. This is my man. Mad cool cat. He does his reviews. You see all the stuff he's getting up there, bro. Unpainted Kid, San Diego Comic-Con type crap, bro. Yo, he does it like he does exactly what we do, bro.
that's
And
right.
and a really smart guy, bro. Really cool dude, man. You know what I'm saying? His reviews are really nice.
And another very friendly person.
One of the most friendliest guys out there. Look, he has 963 subscribers, yo, man. Guys, look out. Hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this going so that way we get pumped up with everybody getting subs and we can all be like interconnected, baby.
That's right. Intergalactic planetary.
Planetary, intergalactic, planetary. All right, man. Yeah, that's some good stuff, bro. So yeah, man, you know, as a community, and sometimes I don't even like using the word community because, you know, I hear a lot of people say give back to the community, give back, give back. Look, guys, look. The only thing that when people I take it as when they say give back is you give back whatever knowledge you've gotten as you've been going, you know, and that's what me and Lou been doing the whole many years that we've been here, bro. You're gonna hear stupid stories from us. You're gonna hear ridiculous shit. Sometimes I'm not gonna be in a good mood, bro. I mean
That's right.
that doesn't happen very often. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very sunshiny motherfucker.
Well,
You know what I'm
remember,
saying?
we had one episode. I don't know how many saw it. Maybe some of the really dedicated
Ooh,
viewers that
yeah.
lasted 20 minutes and then it got took down because Vic was in such a bad mood that day. And he said, "No, I got to take
Take
this
it off,
down."
man. I had to take it off, man. Bro. You know what it is? It gets frustrating sometimes with the Google shit, and
Mhm.
yeah, you guys don't even know. Hey, look, I'm not a computer guy. Okay, so when you tell me this computer works, all you gotta do is type in and it'll do what it's supposed to do. The motherfucker do what he's supposed to do when I type it in, bro. What the fuck? Dude, why do I gotta jump through different types of shit just to get something up on my goddamn computer? Bro.
Well, even like today, with now it's back to YouTube. So you're used to doing it one way for Google Plus. Now it's YouTube for the Hangout. So it's like, oh
But,
my
but
god,
look at how stupid it is, right? Look, now you can't do the Hangouts
that's right.
on Hangouts anymore, right? You can't do the shows there no more. I guess they get mad if you do it now. So now what you do is you go to YouTube, and when you do your show on YouTube and you want to broadcast it live, then you use Google Hangouts. But you can't use it through the Google Hangout app.
Oh
You gotta use
my
the Google, you
god.
gotta use the Google Hangout app in YouTube, so that way it'll go to Google Hangouts. Bro, it's funny as shit, and but it's not difficult.
It just boggles the mind. That's what it's
Yeah,
like.
it's not hard. So don't let this get you worried about how to do it, bro. You just click whatever it tells you to click, and comes right out like this, bro. It's not like when we first started that we didn't know how we was gonna
Oh
get our shit up,
god.
and then this YouTube shit, we had to get like a server and all this bullshit. I'm like, wait a minute, wait. You actually want me to become a broadcasting freaking thing over here? I can't got the money for all that shit, man. So thank God we were able to find the Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
That saved us, even though it has aggravated us the most out of anything I've ever done in my life. That Google app, when it first started, was a
Yeah.
mm, but it's gotten a lot better. And now that I'm used to it, we're going to YouTube now.
That's right.
Okay, it only took me 3 years to get used to it.
That's right.
So now let's see, well, bro. Let me tell you something. It took 3 years to get used to, but now you're still going on the Hangouts, even though you're doing it through YouTube.
That's right.
So the magic word is don't ask. You know what I'm saying? Just follow the instructions if you want to broadcast anything. If you happen to go on Google Hangouts, it's going to have a thing where it tells you can help you. You just click on that, and then it tells you the instructions. You click on that on one of the things, and it'll send you right back to YouTube, and you just fill out whatever it is, the title, whatever. I guess it goes quicker. It'll be quicker, I guess. Who knows about this stuff? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
It
what
doesn't
the hell.
matter. The Rock says, yeah, we got to quite a few new subscribers in the last few minutes.
Oh, good, man. You know, don't forget to subscribe to this channel too. I Immortalized in Stone. Oh, wait a minute.
That's the channel I'm talking.
Oh.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Lou.
12 in the last 20 minutes.
Well, God bless you guys. Now, listen, Lou.
Right.
I want to thank you for. Oh, sorry. That is worthy of an applause. Now, I'm gonna do this, and then I want you to put yours up right after me. I want to give a shout out to a very big time collector, bro. And not that he has a lot of shit, but he's mad cool, bro. Easy to talk to. You see him?
Oh, shameless plugs. That's right.
You go to All Time Collections, and the host there is Victor. What a dashing looking gentleman. Look at him. He's wearing a Yankee hat. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't wear Yankee hats as much as anymore.
But Dapper Don.
Dapper. What? You don't know? Look at this picture here, cuz. Look at that
That's
hat.
the one I was talking about when I said it.
That's Tony Bahama right there, bro. Tommy Bahama. Yo, man, I got mad videos up here. Look at that fucking 100 show celebration here, Lou.
Yeah, now if you see one of those, it's going to be really special because it means either I flew out to Vegas or he flew out here.
Yeah. And also, don't forget to subscribe to hero statue collector Lou. I don't know why
Yeah,
you ain't
I'll
putting your shit up.
show
Put it
it.
up.
No, you can't show them both at the same
But
time.
bro, bro, just get it ready, man. People want to see your page. You know, we always give shout outs to everybody.
That's right. I
We
got
don't really,
none love for you, honey.
yeah, we don't really show much of our pages only because we figure,
Yeah.
you know.
So here it is. You can see a lot of statue reviews.
No,
The
click your
collect,
video. Click
the
your video on
collect.
the top.
Right.
Right there, the video, not home video.
Oh yeah. But you could. I thought you wanted me to play a video on it. So I'm like, yeah. So the room tour, collectors chat, of course, is on there. Tons of statue reviews. There's collectibles as well, and a lot of stuff you could see on here.
A lot of good stuff, like I said.
Comic book pickups for those that love comics. I still
Game.
get a lot of
We
comic
got some
haul.
gaming videos.
Some gaming, yes, correct.
Not as much as before, but bro, if you're into the older games, Lou will school you on that
Well,
shit.
speaking of, let's stop the screen sharing. I recently, because it's really cool that the Xbox One is backwards compatible. Not with every game, you have to check which ones are. But I always wanted to play this game, Alan Wake. It's like this really cool thriller.
Yeah.
And I never had the chance when it was on the 360, but I found it really good price in GameStop. It's backwards compatible, and I'm really enjoyable. I'm really enjoying it. So I still love my gaming. I'm addicted like crazy to Pokemon Go. If anyone ever wants to see any videos on that, let me know. I'm sure I could whip something up for you. But you know, like me and Vic will always tell you, if there's something you want to see, let us know. If it's in our power to do it, we'll try to make it happen for you.
Any questions? Anything, bro? People hit me up.
We'll do a special. I think in a few more videos when Vic's more set up. And what we'll do is we'll give all the viewers a chance to ask us questions, and then we'll do a video where we answer those questions on air.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. We can put up a video. You ask us questions. We'll do a regular talk video. Whatever questions are asked or whatever comments are made, whatever, we'll read them off in the next one.
That's right.
That way we could do a little more interactive shit. So that means that whatever you type down there, everybody's going to hear it for the next show. So, you know, excuse me, I'm sorry. So make it good, man. Make it good. Oh, bro, I had it all day today, and it's pissing me off. I'm going to run my head right through the wall room.
Yeah, so guys, we'll set that up for you so you can have a Q&A session with us, and we'll get to it. So thanks as always. We appreciate everyone watching. We appreciate the comments, and we always try to answer you back. It may take us a few days, but we'll get back to you. And as always, again, thanks for subscribing and watching us on a weekly basis.
And the easiest way to get in contact with us is on
Facebook. Yeah, it's way easier to
don't contact us through here, please. If you got a
YouTube's tough because their question, the way to get to their messages is like cockamamie. So
you gotta check. They don't tell you got it. You gotta check.
And you gotta look for that shit because it's like a feature that's buried behind all these other pages and stuff.
Fucking annoying. It's very annoying. But hey, don't worry about it, bro. You hit us up on Facebook, we reply right away. Wait about bada bing, bada boom. Well, Lou works, you know what I'm saying? So you got
so that's why Facebook's easier. I can just get back to you when I get a chance. And for me, it's Louis Pepe. That's my Facebook. I believe, Vic, it's your name as well.
All-time collections. Is it?
No, I think it's Victor Rosario.
Victor Rosario. It's one of the two, bro. I don't know.
Anyway, so yeah, it's our real names. You can find us on there and just ask anything you need. Well, yeah, because back in the day, like mine used to be heroic sculptures. That's what my fan page is. But now Facebook doesn't allow you to have a page unless it's your actual name. So,
Yeah, so if you're gonna do one of those pages, it has to have a title almost, you know.
mhm.
So mine's is all time collections, just like the one here in YouTube. It's just that you got to use if you don't use your name, Facebook really gives you a hard time,
Yeah,
bro. They even
they
freeze your
take it
account.
down. Exactly.
Yeah, they freeze it until you can explain it. And if you can't explain it, then they just shut it down.
Yeah,
And they don't care.
it's not worth the hassle. I just tell everyone if you want to create an account and you don't want to do personal stuff, just create your account and put your collecting stuff on there and leave it that way. For the most part, that's what I do. That's what Vic does. We put a little bit of personal stuff like here and there, some pictures with our friends or whatnot, but that's about it. For the most part, it's collecting, and so you could definitely hit us
The
up.
weird thing is, look, I got two Facebook pages. One is Rosario. The other was Victor Rosario.
Mm.
Vic Rosario is me in my white shirt and my excuse me and my striped vest. That's my personal page. So if anybody's sending me a friend request on there, it won't. I'm sorry, it won't be accepted. It's better if you get the one where I'm collecting.
Mm.
I accept everybody's friend request there because that's my
Mm.
non-personal page. You know, that's almost like a free fall. Anybody can go on there. So
That's it.
that's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we also have the Immortalized in Stone page on there. If
Hey,
you would like to join, just ask, and you'll find a lot of news about us in the show
what you got
and
to do? Say goodnight.
pictures on there. So check it out.
Marty wants to say goodnight to all the peeps out there, so that way people can get a good
This
idea
is the woman
who
behind the
does
videos,
all my
the
video
camera
editing.
work.
That's the workhorse right here.
That's it.
Hey, we did it. We did it. All right, now
That's it.
have a good one. Love you.
All right, brother. Oh, damn, I went way over the time I thought I was going to.
You
So it
know,
was a good show, but that's what happens. You start talking about stuff you care about, and you could go on for
and
hours.
once it's real, bro, it flows, bro. So
So we will see you tomorrow about the same time because I'm
yes,
working the same exact shift again, and thankfully I'm off the next day though. So we will see you tomorrow. If you want to be on the collectors chat, just let us know and we'll do our best to send you the invite. Just know you need to add me and Vic to your circles. That's the
yes,
only way you will see the invite. And it's the only way it allows us to invite you. So do that.
yes. So thanks everybody for watching, bro. Mike Lee, you the man. All right, bro. Lou, a brother from
Peace.
another mother, bro. Peace out, guys. And this is how we do it.